How awesome is this shirt, right? I know, it's like Heisenberg with like smoke and stuff. It's just, I think it's really cool. But that is not what I'm going to be talking about today. I have a book haul. So I have some really exciting books to share with you. Today I'm so excited. I received a couple of gifts from some amazing people, some really exciting sequels, and I've also got some ebooks that I thought I'd share with you because they sound really interesting and my friend just absolutely raved about them. So let's get on with it. The first book I'm going to show you is the only physical book that I purchased this month, and that is Infinite by Jodi Meadows. This is the third and final book from the Incarnate trilogy, which was one of my favorite books of 2012, I am pretty sure, and this recently just came out, and I am so excited to see how this series ends. I'm not going to go into detail about this book, but in the book Incarnate, we learn about this universe where souls are reincarnated. So every person has been living for thousands of years, and then something very interesting occurs. We have Anna, and she is a new soul. This is her first lifetime ever. It was an amazing book, and I'm so excited to see how this series ends. And can I just say that the covers of all of these books are freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now onto the gifts. Kat from Cattytastic sent me quite a belated birthday gift, but the book of her choice, oh my goodness, it is so exciting because it is Chris! I am in love with the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. This is the third book in the series, and oh my goodness, I've already read this book. Like, as soon as it came in the mail, I picked it straight up because I was like, I need this story in my life. So I read it. I read it, guys. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. This was... it was so good! I'll continue raving in my wrap-up videos, but I'll just tell you a little bit about this series. So all of these books in the Lunar Chronicle series, they're kind of retellings of different fairy tales. So Cinder was Cinderella, Scarlet was Red Riding Hood, and Cress was Rapunzel. Now these aren't really strict retellings because it's set in a very interesting universe. It's like set in the future, and there's like cyborgs and androids and spaceships and so much awesome. It's fantastic. You need to pick this series up like now. And the other book that was sent to me by one of my beautiful friends is Furies of Calderon by Jim Butcher. Susie from Read Susie Read sent this book to me, and I'm so excited to read this one. I absolutely love fantasy novels, and Reagan from Peruse Project has raved about this series and how amazing it is. So I'm really excited to get into it. I have started it. I've read like 50 pages and my bookmarks kind of all over the place. But Susie and I are reading this book together, and I'm so excited to continue and seeing how this story goes. So just awesomeness. In this world, the people of Alira, they're able to control these things called Furies, which are, I guess, elementals of earth, air, wind, fire, and metal. And one of our main characters, Tavi, I'm not entirely sure. All these fantasy names are kind of confusing to pronounce. And he is struggling with his fury crafting. He doesn't seem to have any control over any of the Furies yet, and so he's not too happy about that. And then one of our other characters is Amara, and she is a spy. And when crazy stuff happens, she comes across Tavi and finds that his talents are pretty invaluable in trying to fix things or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it just sounds really freaking awesome, and I'm loving what I've read so far. I cannot wait to finish this. So those are all the physical books that I got this month, but I do have some ebooks that I wanted to show you. So the first one is Raw by Belle Aurora. This is about a guy and a girl, and this girl is being stalked by the guy, and apparently it's like a weird love story kind of thing, so that sounds pretty intense. Now, I love my kind of darker contemporaries. I love books that have to do with kidnappings and even a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome. I don't know, I just really like those intense novels, so hopefully this kind of plays into that, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. The other ebook that I got is Transcendence by Shay Savage. So we have a character named Ed, and he is a caveman. And one day he finds in his pit trap a strange looking girl with really odd clothes. She keeps on making these noises from her mouth, but now that he has this woman, he is able to fulfill his life purpose, which is to pretty much impregnate her, along with being her caretaker and protector and things like that. But the end goal is to put a baby inside her. And then Elizabeth is super duper confused. She finds herself in a caveman's little home, and he doesn't seem to be understanding a word she is saying, doesn't seem to be getting anything across to him. But the two of them only have each other for company, and a beautiful love story blossoms, and it sounds really, really cool. I'm really excited to see how this works, because just the lack of communication between the two sounds like it could be potentially quite hilarious. But yeah, apparently it's fantastically written and things like that, so I'm really, really excited to get into that one. And yes, that is all that I have for my February book haul. I know, only 5 books this month, 2 of which are ebooks. Katrina, what is going on? This is so unlike you. I know. If you haven't gathered, I'm on kind of like a book buying ban. But I actually have a video about that coming up very, very soon, so look forward to that. And also I will see you very, very soon with my wrap up and TBR video. Yeah, so awesome. I'll see you later. Bye. Raw. Don't listen to your heart. Your heart is a moron. It's a bit mean. Why isn't it doing anything? My Kindle has frozen. It's not a good sign.